For the past few days, I have not been feeling good. And the reason for this feeling is not anything in particular. There are days when you just feel low, you don't feel like doing anything. And this is happening to me in my third year of MBBS, where apart from my preparation for my prof exams, I don't have anything in particular that should bother me mentally or physically. I have a good set of friends, we talk together, we have food together almost every day, and we chat on the most random topics for hours. And there is no point of fear of getting ragged in the night or doing some tasks that, if asked by seniors, we are compelled to do no matter what. So, my whole point of explaining all this is that despite having everything on place, despite living one of the best days in my MBBS life that I ever could, without any sort of academical pressure or professional obligations, there can still be days where one feels low. And it's completely normal. And I could not imagine how dire the situations would have been that etched, that compelled these brave hearts to end their lives. As if it was nothing. It was nothing in front of the conditions that they were facing, and what led them to believe that this was the only solution to all of their problems. Hello, my name is Gaurav, and I am a third year MBBS student at Dr. SCGMC Nanded. And as you have already seen in the thumbnail and title of the video, today we'll be going into the crux of why such incidences are happening among the resident doctors and medical students, and that too at an alarming rate. According to the definition of health, health is a complete mental, social, and physical well-being of a person, and not merely just an absence of disease or infirmity. And according to this definition, if you analyze yourselves, assuming that you are a medical student who are watching this video, if you analyze your health, what do you think on the basis of these three pillars? Are you actually healthy? The social part of the health for a medical student ends the moment that when he or she decides and starts preparing for their undergraduate NEET entrance exams. And somewhat social life that he or she might have enjoyed during their days of MBBS is slowly being strangulated by the toxic race of preparing for NEET PG exams right from their first year itself. Coming to the physical aspect of health, we all know that the medical student and resident doctors, their lives have become so mundane in the duties that we are obliged to perform that even taking some time for yourselves, some time for hitting the gym, is considered as a privilege. No wonder why most of the basic things to live and to maintain a healthy life is considered as if completing a challenge these days on social media, whether it be maintaining a simple diet or exercising for just 30 minutes a day. And as far as the mental health goes, I think the only time we come across this word is while studying the answers for PSM, despite knowing that the state of the mental health can greatly influence the state of your physical body. We forget the importance of mental health, just like we forgot that stress is also a contributing factor for many cardiovascular diseases, peptic ulcers, colorectal cancers, but we very well remember the genetic markers and the other important questions related to these topics, because that's what will be asked in NEET PG exams. That's what the current narrative demands. When a doctor or someone from the medical fraternity commits suicide, it's not just that his life that has gone in vain. Years of hardships, perseverance, sheer determination, dreams and hopes and support system for parents, everything is gone forever. A single life gone who was going to be the savior for thousands of lives in the upcoming years, who was going to save lives, who was going to assist in births, bringing someone in the world, helping someone to live a healthy life free from diseases and ailments. Everything, all of this is gone forever. And I don't know about you all, but according to me, this should be an issue of national concern. Every individual in this country should be thinking about this. And this is not only happening in India, this thing is prevailing all over the world. The doctors and residents all over the world are committing suicides at an alarming rate. Suicide is a complex, multifactorial issue. The grueling 24/7 shifts, untimely working hours, distance from family, hostile work environment, and unsupportive administration, sleep deprivation, financial hardships, examination stress, and inhuman ragging sometimes, confounded by caste-based discrimination and regionalism, are some of the hardships that student doctors face, says Raimi Day. And all of these reasons are true. Someone who has been a part of this system, knows it very well. But the key problem here is that no one is ready to do anything about this. No one seems bothered. And one might be thinking that all of this happens at a higher levels, at the levels of post-graduation and residency and super specialty. But the seeds of this massive tree that you are looking ahead, the seeds of this are sown right from your first year itself. Everyone jokes about the idea of friendships in medical colleges is that दोस्त नहीं सांप होते हैं. But no one is realizing that the idea of selfishness, the idea of me before everyone in this world, the idea of खुद का काम कर लेते हैं बाकी गए भाड़ में, are being put in your minds then and there itself. If you can't be with your friends, if you can't be with your batchmates in the most easy years of your medical career, how can you expect support from these people, and how can you even expect to support these people in coming years of life? And the same trait continues forwards in the later years of life when you will be at some higher positions, and then and there too you will be thinking just about yourselves. The most valuable asset for doctors and medical students is compassion and empathy. The emotions that we forget the most when treating the people that are from our same background, the people of our own kind. Doctors. This video is not for letting you know that what all is happening in our profession. Everyone already knows it. And if you still don't know, I don't know what rock you're living under. This video is for people who are facing these issues right now, at this moment. And I just want to tell you all that nothing, and I repeat, nothing matters more than your lives and your mental health. As soon as you're gone, your professional position will be replaced by someone at your same professional level. There will be just any other person at your level once you're gone. They don't value you as a person. For them, you're just a part of a big machinery that has been working before you and will continue to work after you. A machinery that is working 24/7, and it does not matter that whether you are there or not. But the void that you will be leaving behind in your family, for your loved ones, will never be filled. It will remain vacant for their entire lives. If you are facing anything like this, please seek for help. Seeking for help is okay. We are with you. I am with you. And I know you might be thinking that some junior in some random medical college comes up to the camera and says that he's there for you. And you might be thinking that he does not know how the system works and what all conditions that you're facing and what can I do in situations like this. But don't forget that we are living in an era of social media. Here you can reach millions of people by just a few taps on your phone. And I understand that there is a hierarchy in the system and there are a set of orders that should be followed and cannot be followed if there is a lack of discipline and some dominance in the system. And I completely understand it and I feel the same too. But somewhere or the other inside we all know that there is a thin line between mutual respect and following rules and orders and toxic hierarchy and pressure. The moment you identify these red flags, please call for help. We are all here with you. And if you're someone who is watching something like this happening with your colleague or your friend, please speak up, be with them, talk to them, speak out for them. And if you're watching all this happen without doing anything, then somewhere or the other you are also contributing to this toxic culture and it will never end. We, the new generation of India, are the ones that can put an end to this. And believe me, if you're correct on your behalf, no one can do anything to you. And I know I can say that meditate, do some recreational activities, exercise, and your health will be just fine. But it's very easy to sit in front of the camera and talk about things. But when it comes to real life, these methods don't work out. Of course, you can adapt these activities for your own good, for your own mental and physical health. But when in a distress like this, please seek professional help. We are going to be doctors and you are probably doctors, and there's no one better than us who understands the importance of psychiatric helps and counseling. I am leaving a few links below. You can tap on these links and reach out for help. But for the starters, what you can do is, if anything like this is happening to you at any place, the first thing that you can do is talk to your friend. The second thing that you can do is contact the student council, contact the council of resident doctors. If they don't listen to you, the third thing that you can do is write a formal letter to the head of department, write a formal letter to your dean. There will be someone in this entire chaotic world that will be there to help you. and I can promise you that. Tell them what's happening to you and they will stand by your side. And if you have tried all of this and still things are not working out, don't feel alone. And there's no one above than the court of law. You can lodge a police complaint and of course there will be consequences. The people at power, the people at higher dominant levels will try to destroy your career as much as they can. But that's the whole point. Nothing matters more than your lives. Nothing matters in front of the love that you and your family share. Nothing matters in front of the bonds that you and your family share. There are a million ways to save lives. There are a million ways to help other people. And there are a million ways to earn money. But all of this can happen when you're present in this world to make all of these things happen. When you're in this world to do all this. If you have watched this video up till now and you think that this message needs to reach the correct audience, it needs to reach to the people that actually need it, please consider sharing this video. And it takes a lot of courage to speak on a topic like this, so please consider subscribing. It's free for you, but it gives us immense motivation and power to make more such videos like this. Thank you.